Hey, I'm JR, training manager here at Crutchfield, and today we'll be talking about the Klipsch Reference Premiere Series II home speakers. No matter if you're looking to set up a two-channel system for your vinyl or your high-res or your CDs, or a full-blown Dolby Atmos home theater system with speakers completely surrounding you, or anything in between, Klipsch Reference Premiere Series II has all the speakers you could possibly need. These are Series 2, which means they are an upgrade over the original Reference Premiere series from Klipsch. Here's some of the upgrades. First, the tweeter is a 1-inch titanium tweeter with linear travel suspension, or LTS, and it is mounted in a vented enclosure with a Tractrix horn port specifically for those high frequencies. Porting the high-frequency section of the cabinets on these speakers reduces standing waves and allows for better imaging and better dynamics. The tweeter also has a phase plug on the front of it, which is a mechanical filter that helps it have a flat frequency response and smoother sound. The woofers are what you've come to know and love from Klipsch, those Cerametallic copper woofers. They look great. On the back of each driver, you can't see this, but there is a 70% larger voice coil and a new and improved motor structure, which allows for more power handling and better control of the woofer, so an even more precise bass and mid-bass. Klipsch also made a lot of improvements to the overall cabinet design. It is now a divided design with a top section and a bottom section. Both have ports, and those ports are flared. They're flared on the outside of the port, and on the inside of the cabinet they are also flared there as well. This reduces port noise or port chuffing. There's also a lot more internal bracing to keep these cabinets rigid and from adding resonance to your music. And they look great. They're covered with a scratch-resistant wood-textured vinyl available in either ebony or walnut. On the bottom of the floor standing models are cast aluminum feet, which both look good, add sturdiness, and they do a nice job of acoustically decoupling the floor standing speakers from the floor so that the music doesn't leak into the frame of your house. There are 4 floor standing models to choose from, and the number in the model number indicates the size of the woofers in the cabinet. So the RP-8060F Series II has 5¼ inch woofers, the 6000 has 6 inches, the 8000 has 8-inch woofers, and the 8060 has 8-inch woofers with 6½ inch Dolby Atmos height speakers mounted into the top. All of the floor standing models are bi-wireable or bi-ampable, so there's multiple speaker inputs so that you can use multiple channels of an amplifier to drive each speaker, or just bi-wire them. There's also height channel inputs at the bottom of each floor standing speaker, so that if you wanted to add Dolby Atmos top speakers to the tops of any of those floor standings, you can do that, and you don't have to drape speaker wire all the way from your floor up to that topper. The speaker wire is inside the floor standing speaker, goes up to the top where there is a set of connections. Those Dolby Atmos top speakers come with jumpers so that you can connect them straight to the Klipsch floor standing speakers. The RP-8060FA Series II are the floor standing speakers with Dolby Atmos height speakers built into the top. And these are Klipsch's best Dolby Atmos height speakers. They use a larger 6½ inch woofer compared to the 5¼ inch woofer in the separate Dolby Atmos top speakers. They use the same 1-inch LTS titanium tweeter, all in a sealed cabinet. There are 2 bookshelf models to choose from, the RP-500M or the RP-600M Series II. These are also bi-wireable or bi-ampable. They also include a cork pad on the bottom of them, so when you set them on your piece of furniture, your bookshelf, or your speaker stands, that cork pad is a nice soft material that acoustically decouples the speaker from its mounting surface and makes sure you're not going to scratch anything. There are 3 center channels to choose from. The RP-500C Series II has 2 5¼ inch woofers along with that tweeter and the Tractrix port. There's also 2 models to choose from that have 4 woofers, either the 404C or the 504C, depending on the form factor that you need for both aesthetics and sound. You have 3 to choose from, so you can certainly get the right center channel for your living room. There's also a pair of dedicated surround speakers, the RP-502S Series II. These are designed to be your either surround or your surround back speakers with woofers facing different directions to give you a larger rear surround stage. They can either be set on furniture or mounted on the wall. There's a keyhole slot right on the back. And lastly, those Dolby Atmos top speakers are an optional add-on for those floor standing speakers. These are the RP-8060FA Series II. They do go perfectly on the top of the Klipsch floor standing speakers, but they also have a wall mounting bracket built into the bottom of them so that you can mount them up high on the wall and angle them down at your listening position for even more enveloping height surround effects. There's even a switch on the back to switch the crossover so you can tell it whether you're using them as height speakers or dedicated surround speakers. So if you have any questions about these Klipsch speakers or anything else, get in touch with us here at Crutchfield. Go to crutchfield.com/contact. You'll see there you can talk live with our advisors either over the phone or you can chat with them online. You can also post your comments right here on this YouTube video where we do look at those and we will respond accordingly. And you know, you're on YouTube, so go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you'll know when we put out our next video.